It's a bonus edition of the Book Club for Kids. Hi, I'm Kitty Felde. Last week we discussed Count Me In by Varsha Bajaj. This week we continue the conversation with our writer. Varsha, you were a therapist in your earlier life. Is there a connection between therapy and writing?
I think there is, in that when I was a therapist, about 40 to 45% of my caseload was kids. And so I've been talking to kids my whole life, my whole professional life. And, when I said earlier that even though I'm not a counselor now, when all of this stuff was going on, I couldn't help think, what are the kids thinking? How are they processing everything that's happening, especially if they are children of immigrants or immigrants themselves or have friends who are immigrants. So I think that my life as a counselor does inform my writing. It definitely does.
You mentioned in an interview the importance of getting another set of eyes on a working manuscript. In the past, those eyes were a critique group, but now you develop your novels in a different way.
I have beta readers, and I think I've come to that point over time where, as a writer, you need different things at different stages of your writing life. And I've come to the point where I kind of want to have more on the page before I let others in. And so I do have beta readers who I trust. I have the most amazing agent in the world who I also trust. And I have an editor who, what can I say? I don't have the superlatives for it. So, but because of that, I am not in like a weekly or bi-weekly critique group like I used to be. But I do enjoy the critique process. I welcome critique.
How did you find your beta readers? Was it through the Society of Children's Book Writers and Illustrators?
Through my friendships with as being part of the SCBWI. I've made a lot of friends over the years, all writers in Austin and in Houston and actually, it doesn't matter, right, where in the country anymore. But I've made a lot of friends and a few that I trust, whose books I enjoy reading, and they become my beta readers. It's a very helpful community. I have to say, the Kidlit community is very supportive and helpful, and that's a bonus.
Some say the community of middle grade writers is much more supportive than that of the YA community. Is that because there's more money in young adult novels than middle grade novels? Maybe more competition?
No, but I think, now the competition in middle grade is fierce. It's fierce because people are realizing that the middle grade reader is very discerning and receptive. And so I think the competition is fierce, but at the same time, I think that book lovers, book readers are better people, maybe? I want to think that at least.
We have interviews with more than a dozen other writers at our website, bookclubforkids.org. And by the way, we have just posted 6 new curriculum plans for Book Club for Kids episodes. So if you are teaching A Long Walk to Water or The Crossover or The Girl Who Drank the Moon, we have curriculum for them and many, many, many other books. And they are free, and we just made them easier to access. You just click download and print. And if there's an episode you wish we had curriculum for, please let us know. And if you're looking for a way to talk about the attack on the U.S. Capitol, please check out our other podcast, The Fina Mendoza Mysteries. It's based on the book Welcome to Washington, Fina Mendoza, about the daughter of a congressman who solves mysteries in that magnificent building. There's even a teacher's guide available on Amazon. And coming soon, a very special bonus episode about the invasion of the U.S. Capitol. We will be back again next week with a new Book Club for Kids episode. I'm Kitty Felde. Thanks so much for listening.